So in diagnostic bars, if we want to measure time, we can go in and we can right click. We can go to indicators and we can add on the timer. And just click new. Click OK. And then what I'll be able to see down here is actually how many minutes did each bar take. And I can add on my crosshair down here, just look at it right across the board there. Took 7 minutes. This bar took 14 minutes. This bar took less than a minute. And you can see we get right down to the the details of it. And as far as the settings inside of it, you can change the color if you want to change the color of it. So right here. And let's see here. That's really all there is to it. You got minutes up here. You could say, give me seconds, hours, and days if you wanted to. And then it'll just break it down. So depending upon how intricate you want to get. And often what you'll see on the diagnostic bars with the timer. There we go. I had to go in, by the way, and let me show you this. On the indicator setting, I changed the display and data box setting to true. So if you don't have that setting as true, just right click and say set the default as true inside the indicator. And now what will happen is if I middle click on my mouse button, or if I open up my data box, which is the magnifying glass up here, okay, then I'll be able to see the timer in minutes. And you notice how we actually break it down to milliseconds. So we're really breaking down each individual piece of the timer and how it works. Okay? And you'll notice that often you'll have higher volume during bars that take longer amounts of time. These are periods where there's a battle going on. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of support happening. Often you may see a reversal take place at this point, or a big move take place afterwards. Or it may just be during a time when the market's about to shut down, like at 4:30 and just nothing's happening. But if you do see high volume with a high amount of time, this is a longer bar, which sounds funny, but in this case, simply taking 9 minutes, you can see much more volume in oil. And so it's having a battle right here, and that's when it finally starts moving on up. And again, right here, we had, this bar took a while. You'll often see wicks also on bars that have a lot of time. So notice, almost every bar that we find that has a lot of time, you'll see a wick on. So the reason for that is because there was basically a battle going on. It moved up and it moved down. It wasn't just a pure 6-tick bar. So you'll see the bars that have 6 ticks only have very little volume. They move fast. The market was trying to find additional orders, and they didn't take any time. Okay, so if there's no wick, it probably moved pretty fast. So this gives you a little bit more detailed insight into how long it took the bar to complete.